looked like you just blew them away at the end. Did you feel like you had that in you?
You know, I was going to the race and I was like, just run smart, you know, relax until the last 400 to go. So just make, you know, have more energy to kick the last lap.
When you came into Oregon, did you expect to have this much success, to win every national championship race you've been in?
I knew it when I first came here, you know, train with my teammates all the time, they motivate each other, so I have these guys seniors, and we push each other all the time, you know.
Did you hear the crowd there in the last lap?
Of course, it's something like I can hear everything, what's going on, you know. And I came to my mind, like, so this is a huge crowd. Second time running Evo Trail, and you know the crowd is so huge and going crazy, and I'm like, okay, I got it.
Was there a point in the race where you knew you had it?
I knew it when Ketuka told me go. I knew it like he was dying, and I was like, yeah, just go move. And I was like, that was 3 laps to go, and I was like, okay, I better relax a little bit. My coach was like, hey, just stay there, relax. I was looking back, my teammate, see where my teammate is, and then 400 meters to go. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my move 300 to go.
He said that to you during the race? He told you to go?
Yeah.
Is that common? Is that kind of talking to you?
I think he was just getting tired a little bit, and he didn't want to slow people down, and he was like, okay. So I was like, let's go, buddy, we got it. And so we tried to really get a little bit, and then 300 meters to go, I was like, okay, I got it. There we go.
Did you feel Kip Churcher behind you?
I feel it, I knew it, you know. I was like, you know, when I make my move, I was just looking around, see him. He was close right there. I was like, okay, straight, I have to run straight.
Parker, you went out with the top 4. Was that your plan all along?
Yeah, the plan is not if Kennedy and Edward went, but if Mohamed and Shadrack went, it was to go with those guys. And so I executed, you know, I wasn't doing anything stupid. That's what I was told to do. That was my plan. But just wasn't good enough today, obviously, to do that. So tried to recover and stayed within myself, and was just waiting for these guys. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to go run the entire rest of my race by myself and try to walk up 5th that way. So yeah, I tried to get caught, and then, you know, see if I could just, I knew the first few laps, once they caught me, were going to be really tough, just because my legs felt like crap. And yeah, then I started to, you know, get back into it. I just had to kind of forget about the rest of the race. And just compete, and you know, I did that, and you know, I'm proud of the way I ran, but I wish the race was probably about 5 meters shorter. I don't know when he passed me there, but that was pretty tough. But got a day to figure that out, and you know, score some points for the team again, and in the 5K.
Edward, talk about how this one got you pumped up for your impending duel against Lelaine.
What's it again? So I'm sorry.
Lowry in the 5K.
You know, we'll see what's coming. You know, I will always focus one thing at a time. You know, we'll see that next, you know, in 2 days. So I'm just getting ready to see what I have got left for the 5K.
Trevor, how did you feel things went today for you?
I felt really great. Early on, I was just trying to be very patient, and it really actually got tough with a mile to go. And then I was just trying to. I knew if I could get there with a lap to go, I could win my pack. I have a lot of confidence in my kick, and actually I was trying to wait till the last 150, and then the crowd got so into it when Edward was kicking that I was like, all right, I'm just using this energy now, and I went with I think around 250 to go when I charged into 5th place, and then I wasn't going to let up down the stretch. I got to have a lot of credit to Parker for helping me out there in the middle race, and then Edward's just getting a kick, getting the crowd into it, helped me towards the end. So.
Edward, that kick was so impressive. Did you surprise yourself at all with how much you had left there?
I knew it, but you know, I always save energy for the last 400 to go. You know, I don't run out really crazy. I just relax my mind and really run smart, and just save for the rest of 400 to go.
So how much energy do you? Could have ran a lot faster than, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I should run faster, but I was like, just control the pace, you know. Just don't run out crazy, just relax, and then put in your mind like 400 meters to go, I gotta go.
Parker, what are your thoughts on what Edward's been able to accomplish? You know, he's 4 for 4 in NCAA championship races.
I don't know what to say. I mean, you guys talked to me after indoors. I said don't put any limits on this guy. I have a few times, and then I see what he can do in practice, and I know, half the time he's doing that in practice, he probably has a sweatshirt on and pants almost when he's running pretty fast with us. So he's always finding ways to work a little bit harder and make us feel good about ourselves. So I know he's got a lot left in the tank. It's just inspiring, like I said, at indoors. I room with him. I see what he does on a minute-to-minute, hour-to-hour basis. And, him and I heard the crowd too, but Trevor, his group catching me, that helped me a lot knowing that Trevor was in that group and just keeping my eyes on him and hurting in that pack. But knowing that I've heard a lot in practice with Trevor and that, maybe he's going to pull away from me in the last 400, 200 ever, but no excuse to not stay with Trevor for as long as I can. So.
Can you explain the strategy again, why you just didn't stay at the top, maybe the front of the second pack?
Because that wasn't my strategy. That wasn't what my coaches told me to do. They said if these 4 guys went, then I should be good enough to go with them. Okay. And I agreed with them, and so that's what I did. And it felt good, but I'm not good enough, or I wasn't tough enough, or it wasn't my day-to-day, whatever. But I just couldn't stay with them long enough. I think in a little bit, they started to slow down, actually. So I was probably about, a mile not tough enough to just maybe find some hope in there. But so yeah, I executed the strategy. It just didn't work out as well as we had hoped today for me.
The form charts put a lot of weight on you three in the 10K, 5K. Do you put pressure on yourselves to score a lot of points for the men, for the team?
We're just feeding off of the whole team, the entire team, and we take a lot of pride in our distance crew. We got a lot of great leadership, and Coach Powell's done a great job, and I think the distance crew knows that we're leading the way here for team points, and we got to bring it in the 10K and the 5, and that's what we're going to do. You'll see on Friday as well.
Trevor, you didn't have a whole lot of experience in the 10K coming in this year. Are you surprised that you were able to come in and finish 5th in this event?
No, I was confident. I knew I could do that.
Satisfied with 15 points from 3 tonight?
Yeah, well, let's hope to get some more in the 5K.
Last one. Parker, did you realize at the very end the ball side was that close? It looked like you kind of thought you passed from the inside, they got you on the outside?
Yeah, I ran about as smart as I could and passed him with about, I don't know if you could pass anybody much later than I did. So yeah, that was really tough. That guy, that's just I'm just so impressed by him to be leading like that and a 10K to get past at 80 to go. And I don't know, I feel like I gapped him maybe a little bit too. I felt pretty good. So, what a great race for him in his final year in college to go out and have a great catch me in whatever it was, the last 5 meters and stuff like that. So, I think he's a great guy and, he deserves it. So good for him.